This episode is brought to you by Amazon Business. We could all use more time. Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions, so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. I can see why they call it smart. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Welcome to From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career, and hosted by Work Defined. Join our AI co-hosts as they dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Let's get your career started.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today we're tackling something that's, well, kind of been blown up lately, especially for those just starting out in their careers.
Yeah, work-life balance.
Exactly. It's work-life balance, but with a bit of a twist.
A twist, yeah. Like in the age of remote work, right?
Exactly. We're talking working from anywhere, ditching the commute, all that jazz.
It sounds pretty dreamy on the surface.
It does, doesn't it? But like with anything, there's got to be more to the story.
Absolutely. There's always two sides to the coin. And to really get into it, we're diving into this article.
Oh, yeah. It's from collegerecruiter.com.
Mm-hmm. It's called the
11 Biggest Job-Related Issues Facing Students, Grads, and Others Early in Their Careers.
Quite a mouthful.
It is.
Yeah.
But super relevant if you're, just starting out or even thinking about what you want in your career.
For sure. And what I found really interesting is how the article kind of zooms in on, like, the shifting priorities of new grads.
Ooh, tell me more about that.
Well, it's like there's this big expectation for flexibility now, like way more than before. And a lot of folks starting out, they're specifically looking for remote or hybrid roles.
So basically they're saying, hey, I want to work, but I also want a life.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I want my work to fit into my life, not the other way around.
I can dig it. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Totally. And the article dives into some of the benefits, like no more crazy commutes.
Ugh, tell me about it. I used to spend like 2 hours a day just getting to and from work.
It's a time suck. And think about all the things you could do with that extra time.
Oh my gosh, so much. I could actually make breakfast, maybe even work out.
Right. Or just chill and actually enjoy your morning coffee instead of gulping it down on the train.
Seriously. Plus, you can work in your PJs if you want to.
Hey, no judgment here.
But in all seriousness, it seems like this flexibility could be a real game changer for productivity too, right?
The article definitely touches on that. Like, when people have more control over their environment and their schedule, they can actually be way more productive.
Yeah. It's like you can work when you're actually feeling your best instead of being forced into a 9-to-5 that just doesn't vibe with your natural rhythm.
Exactly. It's about working smarter, not harder, right?
Totally. And I bet this whole remote work thing opens up a ton of opportunities for both, like people looking for jobs and employers too.
Oh, absolutely. The article actually talks about how it creates this wider talent pool.
Wider how?
Well, think about it. You're no longer limited to just the people who live close to your office.
True. So companies can find the best person for the job no matter where they are in the world.
Exactly. And on the flip side, people looking for work can, snag their dream job, even if it's not in their city.
So it's kind of like leveling the playing field in a way.
Yeah, I'd say so. But of course, the article doesn't just paint this rosy picture.
Oh, right. There's got to be some downsides too.
There are. And one of the big ones that it brings up is isolation.
Isolation. Oh, yeah. I hadn't really thought about that.
It's a real thing. Imagine starting your career. You're all excited, but you're missing out on those casual chats at the office or team lunches.
Yeah. Those are kind of important for getting to know people and building connections.
Exactly. And some remote workers, they report feeling, kind of disconnected. And that can really affect your morale and even how well you work together.
That makes total sense. It's like you're missing that sense of camaraderie.
Yeah, that sense of belonging.
And I bet the lines between work and personal life can get super blurry too, right?
Oh, tell me about it. That's another big challenge the article highlights.
I am totally guilty of checking emails late at night when I should be chilling out.
It's so easy to do, right? Especially when your home is your office.
Exactly. It's the temptation is always there.
Yeah.
My laptop is just sitting there staring at me come on, just one more email.
I feel that. And the article actually cites a study where over 60% of remote workers said they were working longer hours compared to when they were in an office.
Wow, 60%. That's like more than half.
Yeah, it's a lot. And, constantly being on can lead to burnout.
Definitely. So it seems like finding that balance is like super crucial.
Couldn't agree more. And the article actually gives some solid advice on how to navigate all of this.
Oh, perfect. Lay it on me. How do we avoid these pitfalls?
This is William Tincup, and I'd like to direct you to a wonderful limited series podcast that Ryan and I recorded live at the ERE Recruiting Innovation Summit. We sat down with 20 recruiting and TA leaders from around the world to hear what today's best recruiters are doing to stay sharp, stay relevant, and stay ahead. It's called The Talent Shift. You'll love it. You'll find the podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Listen, like, review, share. Do you?
Well, it really boils down to setting boundaries, clear, defined boundaries. And that might look different for everyone.
Okay, what kind of boundaries are we talking about?
Well, it could be as simple as designating a specific workspace in your home. So, you have your work zone, and then the rest of your house is for, living.
That makes sense. So you're not, working from your bed or something.
Exactly. And setting specific work hours, actually clocking in and clocking out, can be super helpful, too.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm notorious for letting my work day kind of bleed into my evening.
Yeah, we've all been there. And, even having a little ritual to, signal the end of the workday can make a difference.
Like what kind of ritual?
It could be anything, like closing your laptop and putting it away in a drawer, going for a walk, listening to a certain playlist, just something to kind of switch your brain from work mode to relax mode.
I love that. It's like giving yourself permission to actually disconnect.
Exactly. And the article also stresses how important it is to be upfront with your employer about your needs and expectations.
Oh, right. Communication is key.
Always. So, if you need flexibility in your schedule or you have certain boundaries you absolutely need to maintain, don't be afraid to have that conversation.
So it sounds like being proactive and taking ownership of your work-life balance is the name of the game.
For sure. Don't wait for things to get out of control, Be intentional from the start.
I'm digging it. What else stood out to you from the article?
Honestly, it was the emphasis on self-awareness that really hit home for me. Before you even think about a remote or hybrid job, you really need to know yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What kind of environment do you thrive in? Are you someone who loves the buzz of an office, or do you need peace and quiet to do your best work?
Are you a social butterfly or a lone wolf?
Exactly. And figuring that out is so important for finding the right fit for you.
Because I imagine if you're someone who really thrives on being around people, a fully remote job might not be the best idea.
Right. You might end up feeling super isolated and actually less productive.
That's a really powerful takeaway, I think. And it applies to any job, really, not just remote ones.
Oh, absolutely. Knowing yourself is always step one.
It's like the foundation for everything else, right? Okay, so we talked about the benefits, the challenges, the tips. Where do we go from here? What does the future of work even look like?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And honestly, I don't think anyone has a crystal ball.
Fair enough. But it's got to be something people are thinking about a lot, right?
So, for sure. And this article really makes you wonder, are remote and hybrid models here to stay, or will we see a shift back to more traditional setups?
Or maybe it'll be a mix of both.
Yeah, maybe some kind of hybrid approach will become the norm.
Who knows? It's an evolving landscape for sure.
It definitely is. And staying informed and adaptable is going to be more important than ever.
Totally agree. Well, huge thanks to collegerecruiter.com for this insightful article. I learned a lot.
Me too. It's packed with useful information, especially for those new to the workforce.
For sure. And for those of you listening, we highly recommend checking out the full article. It's on their website, collegerecruiter.com.
And remember, understanding these, nuances of flexible work can really empower you to make choices that are good for both your career and, your life in general.
Yes. It's about finding that sweet spot, that balance that works for you.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe we'll be back to deep dive into this topic again as things continue to evolve.
Sounds good to me.
This has been From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career. Each episode, we dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Subscribe to this podcast for free now, so you don't miss an episode, and visit www.collegerecruiter.com to find your next great job.
You know the words that dominate our news cycle.
Private equity keeps inventing
generative artificial intelligence.
Tax on home.
America's fueled by market volatility.
Bets on Fed rate cuts.
But do you truly understand how they impact your world and your wallet? In a world that skims the what, understand the why. Because context changes everything. Subscribe to learn more at Bloomberg.com, the global benchmark for business news.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan. $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.